Hi everybody, and thanks for viewing today's video on how to use general pipe cleaners, spin through and clog chaser, canister style drain cleaning augers. Now, these augers are great for cleaning out laundry tubs, sinks, any small drains like 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. And we have 6 to choose from. They're available in 15 to 25 foot lengths of 1/4 inch cable. The power versions of the augers come with a drill adapter on the back of the containers so that you can attach your own power drill. Here are the spin-through and clog chaser units that we will cover in today's video. First, we have the deluxe spin-through. It has a rugged steel canister and a T-grip handle, so it goes over the sink really easily. Now, the deluxe power spin-through has a drill adapter on the back, so you can attach your own power drill. It makes drain cleaning faster and easier. Has the same capacity. The spin-through has a highly durable plastic container, and it has a form grip, again, to make it easier to hold over the drain. The power spin-through has an adapter on the back for your power drill, again, to make things faster and easier. The clog chaser is the economy version of the spin-through. The plastic container is smaller and lighter, but it has the same capacity. The power clog chaser comes with the adapter so you could use your power drill. So keep in mind that the operational procedures for all of these drain cleaners are identical. So we're going to demonstrate all of them just using one tool. That'll be the deluxe power spin-through. We'll show it with both power mode and manual. Now, as far as safety considerations, keep in mind that when you use these tools, we want you to use leather gloves. Not plastic, not cloth. They can get caught on the cable. Leather gloves for your protection. Also, use eyewear, some sort of eyewear to protect the eyes against splatter or any other debris that might come up in your drain cleaning activities. We recommend using a cordless drill if you're going to use these devices in the power mode. If you must use something which plugs into the wall, make sure it has a functioning GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupter, and a grounded plug for your protection. Keep in mind that these units are used for 1.25 to 2 inch pipes only. Anything larger, you need another tool. Okay? So let's see how they operate. So we're going to start off with the deluxe spin-through and show how it's actually utilized down the drain. Normally we'd recommend that you pull the trap underneath the sink, but we're going to show that it can actually go down and negotiate a trap and go a fair distance. So to start with, we'll loosen the thumb screw and we'll pull out some cable. Notice this is not feed by itself, you have to feed it in by hand. So that's about as far as it will go by hand. So now I'll move the end of the device, the end of the tool, about 6 inches or so from the drain opening. Tighten the thumb screw. And then I'll rotate the canister while pushing down, and you notice that it starts to feed in. The rotation of the cable allows us to go around the bends and go a little further. It's also applying a cleaning action to the drain. When I've gotten all the way in, I release the thumb screw and pull back. Now, after you get through the first or second turn, you won't actually have to put your hand on the cable in order to pull back on that. There'll be enough friction in the line to do that. So again, I'll tighten, rotate, and push down. Now, it's important not to get impatient during this process because the rotation of the cable down the drain is what actually is cleaning the drain. It's cleaning the obstruction, it's grabbing onto any material that might be down there that's causing a blockage. So we just do this 6 inches by 6 inches. We recommend turning on the water. That'll allow anything that's been chopped up or any debris that's been loosened in the drain to be flowed away. And you'll be able to tell when the drain is opened. So after you've gone far enough to actually clean the whole drain, and this might take some time depending on the clog, depending on the situation, But just little by little, being patient, you'll notice that the water will drain down the pipe, and then you're done. And then you can start to pull it back. Now you might be able to pull it back by hand, but on the other hand, you might have to reverse the process. And in the same direction that you were turning the handle before, pull back. Now there's another benefit to doing this. This is still cleaning the drain. Whether you're going in or going out, the action of the cable against the pipe is going to be cleaning the drain. Eventually, just loosen when you hear the end of the cable. So let's see how this works with the power version. The adapter on the back of the canister can accept the chuck from a cordless drill. So just tighten down on it as much as possible. Nice firm connection. And assuming that you have a clutch, make the clutch as loose as possible. And we're just going to start off where we left off here. The process is going to be very similar. Loosen the thumb screw and start the cable down the drain. Again, whether you're going down the sink or going through, if we had pulled the trap underneath the sink, process is the same. And you're going to push this as far as you can by hand. And then with about 6 inches, let's say, between the drain opening and the tool, tighten the thumb screw. And slowly, even though you're using a power tool, the process is exactly the same as what we did manually. The important part is to be patient and do it one step at a time. Notice it's a lot easier to use the power tool. So again, every once in a while, turn on the water. Depending on the severity of the clog, you might have to do this for a longer or a shorter period of time, but do it just like this, slowly, with patience. Always chucking, moving forward, only 6 inches between the drain opening and the tool. To bring it out, same way. I'm going to continue to keep the motor going in the same direction. Whether putting the cable in the drain or bringing the cable out of the drain, always keep the drill in the forward position. Now, if you start to get too much cable outside, it can start to whip around. If it whips around, it's a danger to you and to the area that you're in. So always keep the distance as narrow as you can. And again, at a certain point, you'll just be able to pull it back up. So we've gone over the utilization of this machine with both just manual or using your own power tool. In both, the situation and the process is exactly the same. Take your time, approximately 6 inches between the drain or the end of the pipe and the tool. Keep everything under control, don't force the cable. So any other questions that might come up for you, feel free to call the Drain Brains at 800-245-6200. They'll be able to help you now. Thanks a lot for viewing and have a great day.
General Pipe Cleaners, the toughest tools down the line.